been killing poor people since the first document hit parchment. That is not exaggeration. It is blood-soaked history. They wrote genocide into the founding papers, built fortunes on stolen bodies, called theft a free market, and lynching law and order. The war did not start with Trump or Biden or Reagan. It started when they decided some lives were worth more than others and built a government to enforce it. Someone asked me the other day what the breaking point is. I told them that's long gone. We're not approaching collapse. We're breathing it. This place was never neutral. It was designed to chew up the vulnerable and spit out wealth. Enslavement was not a mistake. Reservations weren't an accident. The prison system did not spiral out of control. It evolved on purpose. Property rights replaced shackles. Wages replaced whips. The economy runs on controlled misery. Cis heteropatriarchy ain't a side effect. It's a command system. Same with white supremacy. It doesn't malfunction. It feeds the machine. Every time a black trans kid gets murdered or a poor white mother ODs in a motel bathtub, the system keeps humming. It's working. That is the horror. Capitalism survives by consuming the bodies it pretends to serve. The state is not here to protect you. It's there to punish deviation, to isolate, to crush. Public schools warehouse children until they're ready for low-wage labor or a sale. Courts don't deliver justice. They hand out sentences based on zip code. Prisons are industries. Incarcerated people are forced to work for pennies an hour under threat of punishment. That is slavery, legalized and enforced. Welfare offices are not safety nets. They're control centers. Get in line, sit down, sign here, smile for the camera while your food stamps get slashed and your caseworker ignores your appeal. This is not theoretical. I have seen people bleed out in parking lots, watched corpses rot in trailers while pharmacies locked up insulin behind bulletproof glass, buried friends who froze to death because shelters were full and cops pushed them out of sight. No agency exists to help. Each one is built to extract labor, suppress resistance, and enforce control. That is not dysfunction. That is the blueprint. People keep acting like we're waiting for something worse. It's already here. The government let over 100,000 people die of overdose last year. Half this country cannot afford rent. 27 million people lost Medicaid. Corporations bought Congress, then raised grocery prices while breaking profit records. Every institution is in on it. People have to feel it in their gut. Must recognize that silence is surrender, and surrender leads to death. Not eventually, immediately. Housing will disappear. Food will run out. Children will suffer without care. Water will turn toxic. Jobs will vanish without warning. The state will cage them or leave them to die. That is the cost of staying quiet. Belief will not save us. Voting won't save us. Hope without action is just surrender dressed up pretty. It takes desperation. It takes the clarity to know that nobody is coming to fix this. Not the courts, not the nonprofits, and not the politicians. We fix it or we get crushed. You do not negotiate with a boot on your neck. You push it off or you suffocate. This is class war. Always has been, and the only way out is through.